Okay, Jim Hall here from MoneyTreeAdvertising.info. What I want to do today is go over, I'm going to screen share with you. I'm not quite sure why my camera's not showing up, but it doesn't really matter. I'm going to screen share anyways for this video. So um, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the Wysiwyg, or the what you see is what you get system. Let me go over here to share screen. Good. What I want to show you is, let me close some of this junk. Okay, where did what I want to show you go? There we are there again. I suppose I should get more ready. Okay, here's Money Tree, so we're getting closer. Online Builder, Quick Chart Profit. Come over here. Okay, so what I want to show you is all the time I get ads that need to be approved that come through the Wysiwyg. The what you see is what you get. Okay, and what typically happens is this line right here does not have a link. Okay, so what's really important is, I'm going to unlink it to show you. Okay, what's really important when you're making especially a login ad like this one is, when this pops up, you're going to get this, and it's only going to stay on the screen for 5 or 10 seconds. So if someone is interested, they got to copy this real quick before they can actually go there. So what we want to do is we want to use the Wysiwyg. Okay, what you see is what you get. The reason for the Wysiwyg is so that you don't have to know HTML. Okay, so what happens is this little interface creates the HTML. This is, oops, I don't want to select all. This is what a website actually looks like. Okay, and this Wysiwyg interface, the what you see is what you get interface, creates that for you. So whatever you want to do, say you highlight this and you bold it or unbold it or italicize it. You can do a cross through, see that? You can do all your centering and stuff. You can do bullets. You can do indents in or indents out. Undo and redo doesn't really do anything down here except for change what you're working on. You have your anchor. Now what your anchor would be is if you wanted this to say something else, you could go in here and call this click here. Okay. So each one of these has a different function. And as you can see, if you highlight over them, they'll give you some information about what they do. Some information. Okay, so here's select text color, here's select background color, here's how to build a table. Tables are pretty fascinating. I really like to use tables a lot. And then once you get the table going, it'll open up all of these too. You get a lot more function out of your email or particularly the websites, but I suppose you could use it in this kind of an environment. Okay, so you got a horizontal rule. You got remove formatting. So I'm not quite sure why you would use that in a Wysiwyg, but toggle guidelines and visible elements. Subscript, so if you wanted to put like a little 2 down here, you could use this, or if you wanted to put a superscript, you wanted to put a big, like a to the power of, put that up here. And you got to insert a custom character, so you could put in trademarks, you could put all kinds of neat little things in there with that. Okay. Now the biggest use I would say of the Wysiwyg is this particular one, because it doesn't look like this one has pictures. Most Wysiwygs have a picture area as well, but this one doesn't seem to. Okay, so what we're going to do is, somebody submitted over an ad that wasn't quite ready. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this, and then I'm going to come up here to the insert edit link, and I'm going to paste it right into the link URL. And then I'm just going to insert it. And that's going to underline it, and it's going to hyperlink it so that when it pops up on the login, people can just click on it. They don't have to copy it. It'll be clickable. Okay. I would usually, if it were me, I would probably go ahead and do this one as well. But it's not my ad, so I'm not going to change that. Hold on, guys. Sneeze. If you don't put a link on a login ad, you're going to get zero activity. So do not leave this out. You really need something there. Ordinarily, I would even put in a call to action. What I mean by that is I would not just do that, but I would put in something like click here. Okay. Then you take this, copy it, highlight this, insert your link for here, okay, and then you have the same link here, and I would probably get rid of this. Just me. There's a lot of different ways to do things. A lot of people really like to put in murals, and a lot of people like to click on murals. So not telling you how to do it, just probably what I would do differently. Okay, that's about it. I mean, this area is pretty self-explanatory. Fill in your ad, make it look as pretty as nice as you can. Make sure to have a link, and I would usually put a call to action of some sort. You know, draw them in, tell them what to do, tell them what you want them to do. All right, that's all I have for this area, and I'll talk to you soon.